Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play Factorio Boborissimo. We are moving right along. And just trying to increase production of certain things as we notice that we need them. Right now everything is pretty much stopped because it's just stopped. I'm okay with this. How's the power? Power's fine. These guys, I think, are keeping up barely. We might have to actually get to the green belt. What do we need for green belt? Titanium. It might be time for some titanium. Let's get some titanium processed. Although we just have aluminium, and we're not even doing anything with it. We should do something with the aluminium. What do we do with aluminium? Robots? Tempting. But we don't really need robots. Aluminium is like level 4 of these things, right? Aluminium, steel, and brass. We should start making brass. So let's start making brass, which means we need zinc. What is brass? Zinc and what? Zinc and copper together in metal mixing furnaces, or EMPFs, which we can't do because we need titanium for EMPFs, or do we need tungsten? Tungsten. How hard would it be to get to tungsten? Because electric multi-mixing furnaces are pretty handy. Nickel plate, powdered tungsten. Powdered tungsten is tungsten oxide. Tungsten oxide is tungstic acid. Tungstic acid is this one? Tungsten and hydrogen chloride. Hydrogen chloride comes from this. Okay, we could find tungsten. We don't need... Oh, God, we're out of power again? You're not doing anything! How are we running out of power when it's not... It doesn't... Nothing's doing anything! We're literally in between doing anything. This is so very confusing. There's nothing going on. I mean, this is everything. It's just a matter of we would have to add another row. Could we add another row? Turn those two sideways. Maybe. So that connects this row. Can't get full performance though. Now let's get in there. I mean, maybe we gotta do that too. And if we turn these two sideways. I can't. So that doesn't really do us any good, and it looks ugly, so put it back. I could fit 1, 2, and then maybe I could fit 4 rows there. I'd have to bring that over, but I certainly can't fit another row. Well, I could fit another row of boilers down here. I just don't know if it's worth getting a whole nother set of these guys. Boy, I just don't know. I think it'd be better just to build a second one if I'm going to do that. Maybe it's just time. Maybe it's time we need a second one. Alright, fine. Or we go to 3s, which is titanium, which we're thinking of doing. Bar and brass. Okay, fine. You have me convinced. We need large area miners to make this work. Maybe 2 of them. God, even that's not good enough. That's going to miss the part up there. Jeez. I mean, ideally we'd want it here. Which you can't do, so we'd want it here. We can come underground here. Can we not do that, please? Here. What if we did that? That like that, and put this one... I want to put this one here. Which means moving the heavy oil. Let's add some steel underground pipe. Well, it doesn't get us all the way, but it gets us a lot of the way. There you go. Copper's already coming down there into the transistors. Can I steal that? Not easily. Made that a little too efficient. Alright, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I could steal copper from there for the science. Do zinc processing right here. I'm out of bus space. Who'd have thought? I mean, I'm completely out of bus space. I don't really know what we need brass for. But we'll process the brass here. Okay, and then we need copper to come in, which we can do from here. Might as well use the full volume of that, I suppose. If you don't mind, I believe I will fix this. Do. This is unnecessary. Because I balance it inside the factory before I actually get even out here. So that should be fine. So now there's plenty of speed to the copper processing. Copper's getting over to here. We're ready for brass. Now we have to turn the zinc into zinc plate, which we'll do like so. I don't care if it's a full belt. Cordite processing, ceramics, woohoo! Any sort of fancy setup here. Let's do 8. Squeeze it on in. Yeah, that's done. We'll just do 5. Oh, why'd go that high? Dumb. I don't need to compress this quite so much. Alright, we do that because who cares what direction it goes in. Come on, man. Alright, let's look at a zinc plate for days. That's cool. That's not what I'm doing, but it's cool. I, of course, can't use these. I need metal mixing furnaces to make this happen. Ugh. Zinc plate, zinc plate, zinc plate, zinc. What the hell does zinc look like? Zinc. Oh, that's lithium. I do have zinc plate, right? What? I've got to have brass. I have things that require brass. I need to make a zinc plate. Zinc plate looks like that. It's zinc and sulfuric acid. So absolutely these machines can handle it. So why isn't that a choice? There it is. So, because it's an electrolyzer. Ah, son of a... I don't care. I don't have electrolyzers. You've got to be kidding me. There's no way I have that much solar. It's got to be a bug. Tell me I'm making electrolyzers somewhere. Of course I'm not. Okay then. Up by the pipes, we make electrolyzers. Alright. What do I need to make electrolyzers, huh? Chainsaw for the win. Alright, to make electrolyzers, I need iron, stone, circuit boards, and stone pipe. So we'll just bring in the stone. Stone pipe, I assume I use bricks, not raw stone, right? Good. So we need to bring in bricks, iron plate, and circuits. Bricks, iron plate, and circuits. Steel, the other boards, glass. Which glass isn't bust anywhere. Alright, well, we need bricks, iron, and steel. Bricks and iron could probably come in on the same line. So here's the iron. You ever feel like you play a 20-minute episode of Factorio and you don't do anything? Feels like it for me. I need robots. Nothing else, I need construction robots. What is this on the bus? What the hell are these? It's these things. Why do I have phenolic board on the bus? Seems unnecessary. Also, I have raw stone on the bus. For rail components, I guess. Alright, I need brick. Alright, what's gonna join this, huh? Extending the bus quite a fair distance. Steel and copper? No, I still think it should be stone and copper. Or in, iron. We need to upgrade all of these lines, but you know. Okay, that gets me the stone. That's it? Just 6 more? Jesus. Alright, so with this stone, I thee wed. What am I coming in here for? I'm complaining about the lack of belts, and I don't do anything to fix the lack of belts? Alright. Next time, electrolyzers. That's gonna be the goal. We'll have to get electrolyzers, and then probably chemical plants, and then maybe we can get some zinc, and then maybe we can get blah 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 blah. But for now, we're out of time. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, click the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated on everything that happens. And until next time, cheers.